Hi everyone, welcome back to The Chosen One by Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. This is somebody confirmation. You had a son and your son passed away. I'm looking at the age of 5, 6 years old. And sometimes when you pray, sometimes you go to your kitchen, you see your son. I want you to know that God said it will get better. I want you to know that God said, continue to pray over yourself. Pray that God help you in this area. You just lost your child. And I want you to know that you see your son sometimes, and sometimes you feel like your son is following you. You see your son. I'm talking to somebody. And I want you to know that God said, pray. Your child was a good child, and you just like, Lord, I don't know how did this happen. You asking God questions. You keep asking God the same question. Why did this happen? How did this happen? Did I do something wrong? Why is my son gone? Why is I'm, grieving? Why is I'm going through this? You miss your child. And I want you to know that sometimes you go to parks because you miss your child. You go to parks. You may go to different events about children. And, that was your only child. And I want you to know that God said, pray and he will restore your heart. And this is a lot on you. You've been crying for days. You've been crying for nights. And I want you to know that, God, the only one that can help you with this. You try to get counseling. You try to go to therapy. The therapist can't help you. They try to put you on different prescriptions. They try to tell you you need to go see some help. And the medicine they're giving you is making you sick. And I want you to know that God said you need to pray. You need to really, really pray and cry out to him and ask him to help you, because he said if you don't do this, you're going to lose your mind. You need to go to God and pray. Stop trying to, go to all these therapists. You need to go to God. He's the only one that can help you. You lost your son. You miss your son. You see him sometimes, and sometimes you talking to him. And, people looking at you like, who's she talking to? Who she, it is. It's a woman. I'm talking to a mother. You lost your son. You was a single mother. Your child had to be at least 5 or 6 years old, and you miss your child. You want your child to come back. And God, God did this because he wants you to understand that, he loved you. God wants you to understand that, things is going to happen in your life to wake you up. And I want you to listen to this. God is waking you up. This is a wake up season for you to understand that God is letting you know, I'm here with you. I'm going to do some things in your life, but I need you to get yourself together. God is going to do things in your life to wake you up. God will help you to get through this, but you have to trust him. And I want everybody to understand God going to do things in our life that's going to wake us up. And we just have to be prepared, and we have to be ready for the things that God is going to, do for us. I mean, God got some good things, and sometimes we got to deal with consequences that come our way. But I'm just saying to you, you just be humble, keep praying, ask God to restore you, ask God to help you to try to move on, ask God to just help you to get through things, because this is a time where God needs your attention. God couldn't get your attention. God needed to get your attention. And I want you to understand, God wants you to learn how to seek him first and cry out to him. Your focus was always on your kids, and, always, I'm just saying to some of y'all parents, your focus is always on your kids. God needs your attention. But this parent that I'm talking about, you had one child, you had a son, and your son had passed away, and you have nobody. You was a single mother. You was a single mother. You wasn't even married. And you was giving all your attention to your child. And God said, I need some attention too. We have to understand when God give us things, we have to be able to give God attention as well. Because God is a jealous God. All I'm saying is pray, give it to God, and allow God to restore your heart. I love you. Be encouraged. Stay focused. Allow God to help you during this time, and He will restore you. I love you. Don't give up. Pray about all things. Put God first in everything you do. Stay blessed. Thank you for watching.